What's up guys, Jay here, jtmfit.com. Today I'm bringing you a just under 30-minute full body kettlebell workout. So we're gonna start things off with a full follow along warm up. 30 seconds on, 5 seconds off, 2 total sets, 5 different exercises. We'll then get into the full body workout. 7 different movements, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, a minute, 20 seconds rest in between sets, 3 total sets. If you wanna make this more challenging, go heavier. So scale up that weight. If you guys wanna make this less challenging, less intense, scale down that weight, use lighter weight. So I personally use workouts like this one, higher intensity, lower weights, with more traditional style lifting workouts to build a really well-rounded, functionally fit and jacked physique. If you guys wanna follow and use my training methods, tap the link in the description of this video and sign up for a 7-day free trial on my training app. So if you guys are ready to get to work, grab your kettlebells and let's dive in. All right guys, so we're starting things off with a full body warm up. We have 5 different exercises, 30 seconds on, 5 seconds off, 2 total sets back to back. We're gonna have 1 light kettlebell for the warm up. So I'm using, what is it, a 26-pound kettlebell for this, so make sure it's a light kettlebell. So 30 seconds on, 5 seconds off, starting off with jumping jacks to get the entire body warmed up. Let's go. Bring those hands all the way up, all the way back down to the thighs. Nice and light on the feet. "15 seconds. Next up, we're going into walkout push-ups. Another great full body weight movement. All right, 5 seconds rest. Starting standing, walk it out to that push-up position. Strong push-up, bring the chest all the way to the floor, pressing back up, walking back up, and standing tall. If you guys want to keep your legs totally straight, to really stretch out those hamstrings on the way up, feel free to do so. Three, 1, good. Back lunges. Quads and glutes, getting them fired up. Lower down slowly with control, keeping the chest tall. Let the back knee lightly touch the floor just to ensure full range of motion. Round 1 here, getting warmed up. Really good full body workout today. I know you guys are gonna love this one. It's gonna hurt, so get ready. There it is. All right, on our stomach, prone pull-ups. Really getting the posterior chain, the back fired up. We lift up. Actually, we start off arms extended. Lift up, act as if you're doing a pull-up. Really squeeze those lats, then lower back down. Squeeze the lats. Keep the glutes engaged as well. Let's get one more. And back up. So now we're going to thruster with the kettlebell in the goblet position. So light kettlebell, we're here. Full range of motion squat. Press all the way up. You guys can play around with the grip. So whatever's most comfortable for you. Lightweight to start. You guys can even increase the weight a little bit once we get into the second set, which starts right after the thrusters here. All right, bell down. Back to the jumping jack. Here we go. Nice and light on the feet. Full range of motion, all the way up, all the way back down to the thighs. In my martial arts days, we had to literally come down and slam the thighs to ensure full range of motion, get a little conditioning in on those thighs. Walkout push-ups coming up. Here we go. Start to move a little bit quicker in this second round here of the warm-up, just to start to get that intensity up even more, so we're ready to really start putting in some work once we get started with the workout. One more. There it is, back lunges. Here we go. All right, prone pull-ups on our stomach, arms extended. Lift, pull up, lower. Engage the glutes, engage the back, squeeze the lats, and back down. One more. There it is, thrusters. Again, you guys can go a little bit heavier if you want. Here we go. Nice and controlled. Pressing all the way up overhead. One more. Now, if you guys want to take this a little bit further, you want to warm up each exercise, feel free to do so, because we don't want to just jump to some really heavy weight and just start going as hard as we can. So take some time, go through the movements, get familiar with them quick. Don't do a ton of reps. Just grab some weights on the lighter side, hit a couple reps, get the body warmed up and ready to go for this first set. All right, guys, for reference, I'm using a pair of 35-pounders. For the thrusters, I'm using a pair of 53-pounders. For the gorilla rows, the presses, probably the deadlift, back lunges, and I'm gonna use a lighter bell, the 26, for the core exercise. So scale up as needed, scale down as needed, depending on what fitness level you're at. Let's get ready to get started. Thruster, rotational press. Here we go, squatting all the way down, driving up, rotating on the same foot that you're pressing with. Squat down, explode up, rotating, pivoting. If you guys need to modify, you guys can shorten up that range of motion if you need to. Try and get full range of motion if you can. Let's go. There it is, 20 seconds rest with a double gorilla row. So 2 rows on one arm and 2 rows on the other arm. Good hinge, wide base, back nice and straight. Let's go. 1, full range. 2, 1, 2. Slight rotation at the top, just to maximize that lat contraction. Let's go. You guys are also going to feel this in the lower body as well. Just stabilizing this tabletop position. All right, so we're going 2 for 1 floor press. If you guys want to use Dumbbells, you like them better, go for it. If you guys want to use a bench to get further range of motion, if you have access to it, do that as well. Here we go. Double press, then we go single arm. Squeeze the chest at the top, lower down with control. I don't want to see anybody slamming their arms back down. You should be able to control the weight that you're lifting. Let's go, almost there. One more. There it is. All right, burpee deadlift, or kind of a half burpee deadlift back lunge. If you guys want to add the push-up in on the burpee, feel free to do so. Love this full body exercise right here. Let's work. Kick out, kick in, deadlift, back lunge on each leg, lowering down with control. No talking on this one. There we go. All right. Hitting the core movement. Pull over. Sit up. Core twist. Core, shoulders. Here we go. So pull over, so we have that extension, sit up, rip it to one side, and back down. Sit up, other side, back down. Major shoulder burner. There it is. All right, squat, get up, vertical jump. I'll show you guys how you can modify as well. Good mobility, legs, explosiveness. Here we go. Squat down, drop to the knee, come back up on the same side. Hands come back, vertical jump, land softly into your next rep. I'm not sure which side. There we go, okay. Oh yeah, modification. Vertical jump. You could also step back like so and then jump. So totally up to you. Now we go into a mobility, kind of cool down movement. Then we'll take some rest and we're back to it. So we have the child's pose, two pigeon. So we're gonna sit back on the heels, stretching out the lats and shoulders and back. Come into the pigeon, bring that leg across the body as much as you can. Lower that chest as much as you can to intensify the stretch. See, this is why a lot of times I don't go nearly as heavy as I can, because I start getting discombobulated, man. It's hard to keep track, coach. So, you know, I do what I can here. All right, now we're gonna take 60 seconds on top of the 20 seconds. So a minute 20 You know, you guys can obviously take less rest if you need to. You can also take more rest if you need to, depending on, number one, how taxed you are, you know, what your fitness level is, and then also number two, how heavy you're going, right? If you're someone that's doing this workout and you barely need rest, like that 20 seconds is too short, the 60 seconds rest is too short, you're likely not going heavy enough to really get the most out of the workout. But we also don't want to be going so heavy too where you can't maintain good technique and you need crazy amounts of rest in between. So find a good sweet spot that makes this really challenging for you, but also allows you to train safely. All right. Round number 2, thruster rotational press. Let's go. Yeah, right into that. One more. All right, there we go. Gorillas. Get it from the side angle here, so you guys can see it. Let's go. Like in these gorillas, I could go heavier. If I were doing this, I wasn't talking, I'd probably be hitting 71 pounders, but I don't want my heart rate to be 200 through this workout, because then I won't be talking, which maybe some of you guys would appreciate. One more. There we go. 2-for-1 press. Here we go. Be explosive off the floor. Remember, lower slowly and with control. Squeeze the chest at the top. Is obviously not the most effective variation for building the chest because we're not getting a full stretch. But remember, I'm programming these workouts for people that have very little equipment. So again, if you have a bench, feel free to use it. Here we go. All right. You guys can also remove the burpee from this if you want. Just do a deadlift. So just do the hinge and the lunge. Up to you. You guys can also step out, step back in, deadlift, and go. All right. What do we got? Sit up. Yeah. Core twist. Let's go. Pull over. We're up. Rotate. 10 seconds. One more. I'm suffering today, boys and girls. It's not my best day, but that's gonna happen. Just gotta do the best we can on any given day. Let's go. Nice big jump. Remember, modify. We can step back, then into that jump. Let's go. Child's pose pigeon. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. Get some mobility in. Then we'll take that rest and we'll finish up with one more set. Here we go. Really drive that chest. Not drive it, but lower it to the floor. You'll feel that stretch intensify through the glute of this bent leg here. Try to slow down that breathing. Let's get one more. And rest. So we have that minute 20. Let me know what weights you guys are using in the comments. One of the things I always encourage people is to not be so worried about the weights that I'm using, because I get it often on social media. What weights are you using? And so listen, I certainly understand, like, people want a reference point sometimes, but I do feel like a lot of times it's like an ego thing. Like, you want to try and do what I'm doing, which is, which is fine to some extent. But the focus should really be on how heavy you can lift with good technique. You really shouldn't be concerned with the weight that I'm lifting or anyone else out there is lifting. You should be focused on mastering your movement with the heaviest weight possible to maximize your results. So don't worry about me. Use it as a reference point for sure, but focus on you. We have one more round, guys. One more round. Let's fucking do this. Here we go. Especially in this last round, focus on perfect reps. You should look just as good in your last round as your first. 10, let's go. Shoulders are burning. Yeah, right at failure there. Gorillas, Let's go. Striving for perfection on all our movements. Make sure you're getting that rotation at the top as well. You guys will feel the difference. So just go like this on your next set. Put that rotation in it and really feel the difference for yourself. Heart rate is high. A lot of calories being torched, which is really the main objective with workouts like this one. Quick, fast, and effective workouts. Get that calorie burn in. Certainly, we're lifting as heavy as we can to stimulate some muscle growth, build some strength and endurance, but man, come on. Gotta torch those calories so we can eat more of the food we enjoy. Here we go. Lower with control. Sweat burning the eyes. Where are we at? Here it is. All right, make sure you're focusing on these burpee deadlifts. We're fatigued, the heart rate's high. Don't fuck around. I want great form, man. Great form. Let's go. Message to myself as well. Come on. There we go. Core twist. Now this is turning out to be more of a shoulder burner than a core exercise. So I might try to modify a little bit right here. Let's try just a pull over to crunch. We do kind of remove that rotation, but man, oh, crushes the shoulders. Maybe we go here. Still kind of feels the same. There we go. Play around with it. It's not always perfect. Trial and error sometimes. Sometimes you don't always know how things are going to feel exactly until you get into it. So play around. Here we go. Nice big jump. Let's finish strong here. Hopefully my audio isn't too shit with the mic bouncing all around. My apologies if it is. Doing my best. Come on. One more. Here we go. Child's pose to pigeon to finish this thing off. Hope you guys are feeling good. It's a pleasure to spend another 30 minutes with you guys as we continue to try and better ourselves, man. Just trying to take care of our bodies, yet still try, and get as jacked as possible, get as fit as possible, as functional as possible, while trying to stay as injury-free as possible and really preserve our body. So I'm with you guys on this journey. And man, I'm feeling really good right now. I hope you guys are too. There it is. So if you guys like this one, let me know in the comments. Do all that stuff. Like, subscribe if you want. Right? It feels a little cringy to say that stuff sometimes. However, it does really help me out. So if you guys feel like I deserve that kind of support, I'm delivering that kind of value to you guys, like, subscribe. Share this workout with a friend you think will benefit from it. And until the next workout, let's fucking keep kicking ass and taking names. Talk to you guys soon.